Welcome back to Hardwood Heroes. I'm Ashley Fry.
And I'm Andrew Bowlby. The boys wrapped up their last week of the regular season and are now prepping for the playoffs.
Yeah, plus we have a look at the opening round of the girls tournament action.
And this year, things look a little bit different.
The OHSAA overhauled the divisions for this season's basketball tournaments. Now, like football, schools are separated into 7 divisions rather than 4.
The redrawn lines have led to TVC teams playing in games they would have never played before. Take the Vinton County girls. Last year, they played in D2 Southeast 2 with 10 teams. This season, the Vikings are in Division 4 Southeast with 12 schools and 6 new opponents. Athens moved down to Division 3 Southeast East. Vinton County is in Division 4 Southeast. Meigs and Alexander are in D5 Southeast 1 and 2, respectively.
Eastern and Federal Hocking moved to Division 6 Southeast 1. Nelsonville-York is in D6 Southeast 2. Waterford and Trimble are over in Division 7 Southeast 2. Now, it's important to note these brackets are separate from the boys, so for full brackets, make sure you check out our social medias. Now, you just heard us ramble about the girls tournament, so it's only fair we give you some more and start with the playoff game. And I know Vinton County reporter Connor Mallon is ready to tell you about the girls matchup with South Point on Wednesday.
Ashley, the Lady Vikings took the trip down to South Point for the sectional semifinal matchup against the Pointers. So VC kicked off this game with a 7-1 run that was kicked off by 2 quick buckets from Morgan Davis. Now, despite drawing first blood, South Point would strike back with an aggressive press. This press would shut the Vikings down offensively and allowed the Pointers to go on a 20-4 run of their own. And South Point would keep that pressure on and hold a 21-11 lead at half. Coming out at halftime, it was a return to formula for Vinton County. The Lady Vikings took advantage of their speed to create quick scoring opportunities. Now, despite the late effort, South Point was able to overpower and outscore VC, taking them down 51-24 and bringing the 2025 Lady Vikings season to an end. So even with the early exit, this is the 3rd playoff appearance in 4 years under head coach Brett Jones.
Yeah, so stepping back from the playoffs and watching VC's season come to an end, what can fans look forward to next year?
So regardless of the rough end of the season, there are a lot of highlights in the big picture. Vinton County finishes 14-9 overall with a 6-6 conference record.
Not too bad for a team that has found itself without star guard Kylie Smith for almost the entire season.
And the Lady Vikings will be returning a lot of underclassmen talent. Head coach Brett Jones had nothing but high praise for his team after their last game.
So I think we shocked some people, and I think people really didn't expect us to be where we were at, I'm proud of the kids. I'm proud of the work that they put in, and, I knew pretty early on that I thought we could have a season like this.
With a young core returning, the future remains bright for Brett Jones' squad.
Yeah, there is certainly a lot to be proud of for the Vikings this season. Thanks, Connor. While the girls finished out the season, the boys honor those who have made theirs special at senior night against Wellston. Now, Justin Jackson is going to get a hot start for the Rockets with this tough leg. He had 26 points on the night, but over to VC, Hayden Reynolds for the 3. Now, don't let Reynolds' accuracy fool you. Wellston had quite the lead in the first half of this game. This West Briggs and 1 is going to demonstrate just the way things fell for them all half long. But coming out of that locker room, we're going to look at Cobra Sharp with this absolute butter layup. That's the kind that covers the whole toast in one swipe. And that would be it. VC is going to put the final nail in the coffin, 57-48. After the game, head coach NJ Kite talked about the Vikings' momentum.
Just keep getting better. We want to go into the tournament with on a good run. We're able to get Saturday night. We won tonight. We'd like to get 2 more, go into the tournament on a 4-game winning streak with a little momentum.
Now, we showed you the tournament matchups and how they've changed this year, and the new district forced the NY girls into a game pretty far from Nelsonville. And I've now got Sam Nolan with me, and the Buckeyes on the road facing a Ripley team that had won 8 of 9 coming into the playoffs.
Yeah, the Lady Buckeyes traveled over 100 miles into hostile territory for this matchup against the Blue Jays. Unfortunately, that meant NY would have to deal with the bird's nest on Thursday night. The Blue Jays fed off that fan energy early on. Here's Raquel Hackney with a pair of buckets to get Ripley off the ground. Jump ahead to the second quarter. How about this? Elena Okulich, interception. She takes it coast to coast for the bucket. Blue Jays press on the gas from here, though. Hackney for 3 sparks an 18-4 run for Ripley. And that run proves to be just too much for the Buckeyes as they fall short in the first round of the tournament.
Yeah, so moving forward, what does this game mean to an NY team that's going to look pretty different next year?
Yeah, well, this marks the end of the season, or end of the road for seniors Elena Okulich and Megan Booth, who Coach Truax had a lot of praise for after the game. He called Booth the smartest player he's ever coached, and he complimented Okulich's confidence from the day she stepped into the building.
And good news for the Buckeyes, those are the only 2 seniors graduating after this season.
Yeah, that's right. The Lady Buckeyes are expecting the rest of the team back next season and have plenty to look forward to. First, sophomore Maddie Pidcock is going absolutely nowhere. She averaged about 14 for NY this year and should look to build on this next year. And I would not count out freshmen Veda Stalder or Cam Jolly either. Both of them stepped up for the Lady Buckeyes down the stretch of the regular season. With the only two rising seniors, a youth movement could be in the books for Nelsonville-York next season.
Yeah, the Buckeyes have lost a lot of big names over the last couple of years, but they got pieces going forward for the future. Thanks, Sam. NY boys hosting Meigs in their final home game, and we've got a little squirrel selfie with Alec Thompson pregame. Here's a beautiful pass by Cam Solomon down to Bean Martin. Give him an extra one at the line. Tough layup for Dustin Vance, no good, but Reed Bruniger is there to clean it up and finish the play. To the third, Owen Tracy gets the ball to Carson Davis, and he does his best Nikola Jokic impression in the mid-range. All right, the selfie connection is back. Thompson out to call for the wing three. Back over to Davis now, who gets a shot up through the contest. He dropped 32 on the night. Marauders closing in the fourth with ball movement, and Dustin Vance finds a soft spot. Meigs wins 67-51.
Now, after the Meigs boys took care of business with NY, they had another in-conference meeting with Athens.
Yeah, and Meigs just keeps finding success against TVC Ohio opponents. And here to help us with Saturday's game is reporter Lucy Schaefer.
Yeah, guys, and this just wasn't any other game. Meigs celebrated their 5 seniors in Pomeroy on Saturday.
Yeah, and those players have been a staple throughout this entire historic season.
Absolutely, and they showed out for their last home game in their home gym. Not going underappreciated, of course. There are some gifts that the underclassmen got them personalized for each one. Seniors feeling all the love in Pomeroy. Now shifting over to the game, Athens pulled away early and gained a quick 12-3 lead, but junior Carson Davis helped find a rhythm with several clutch threes in the first quarter, and Meigs ended the first and second quarter in a deficit. Something unfamiliar to them this season, but after half, sophomore Reed Bruniger right here heard his name a lot. That's because of plays like these. He helped the Marauders get ahead 46-37 by the end of the third. Meigs continued to pull away. Caden Geen 4 for 4 on threes on the night, and Davis ended with 21 points of his own. Marauders take the win 60-46 on senior night, and Geen told us post-game just how much his fellow seniors mean to him.
I love those guys. I love playing with them since I was little. I'm glad I got to share the floor with them one last time, and I love them. I love them so much.
Yeah, very successful season finale for the boys, but the girls, they faced a very different result.
Yeah, guys, at Minford lost 62-24, but first half, we're talking one of the most confident games I've seen from them all season.
Yeah, they've definitely faced some struggles this season, so let's take a closer look.
Yeah, coming into this season, 5 freshmen, 3 juniors, and 2 sophomores. There were still several players who stepped up. Freshman Taylor Johnson and Shelby Yost and junior Allie Heisel really grew into those leadership roles. Very noticeable growth from these 3 throughout the course of the season.
Yeah, and the girls got a win a couple weeks ago at Hannon, 46-24, so definitely showing some potential for next season.
Yeah, and the Lady Marauders can still take a lot away from this year. Head coach Heath Hudson told us preseason that his main goal was improvement beginning to end, and after the game, he told us that that's exactly what he saw.
I think we played probably the best first quarter offensively that we've had all season. Got some shots, being more aggressive to the basket. All of that just comes along with that maturity that we've been talking about all season, and I'm proud of the girls. They did a good job.
With the entire team returning next season, Hudson told us he's excited to get started next summer.
Yeah, I'm eager to see what they do next season, so thanks so much, Lucy.
Now, continuing through the Ohio Girls Tournament, Athens hosted the Chillicothe Cavaliers at home for their first round. Now, despite coming off a 1-22 season, the Cavs kept it close with the Bulldogs in that first quarter.
Yeah, but by this point, we know this Athens team, and they cannot let you get too close, upping the pace and running away with a 44-23 lead heading into halftime.
Yeah, Bobby, and it was just going to be all Athens from here on out. Olivia Smart with a big 3 right there. And you know, when Asa Holcomb stands in that corner and waits, you've got some trouble.
And Quinn Banks, well, she wants to join the fun. She's going to deposit a triple of her own, and Athens continues their dominant 71-38, and they go to the second round they go.
But before we move on from this round, we're going to bring in Athens reporter Luke Schmidt to chop this game up a little bit more.
And Luke, the Lady Bulldogs, they've been bulldozing opponents all season long, but what went into this one specifically?
Pacing was the name of the game in the Lady Bulldogs win against the Cavs, so let me break it down a little bit further. Coach Koska told us after the game that this team has learned how to slow down and speed up the game when they need to. While he said that learning this skill came with some growing pains, the effort showed against Chillicothe.
So, Luke, did any plays or players stand out?
Let's take a closer look here. Alexis Kopel gets the block on defense and dishes it out to Asa Holcomb. Holcomb heaves it down to Ella Chapman, who slips it inside to Bristol Stump for a crisp finish to this play. The Lady Bulldogs also understood how to slow down the possession and found success by stringing together good passes until they found a player with an open look.
And after that dominant sectional final win against Chillicothe, how did the Bulldogs fare in their next tournament game?
Well, the district semis brought a tough matchup with an SVC champion Unioto. The Shermans came into this game red hot, scoring over 80 points in 3 of their last 4 regular season games. The offensive fireworks began right away for Unioto. Miley Smith got things started early with her drives to the basket, and she finished with the game with 33 points.
And you talked about Athens controlled the tempo in that Chillicothe game. How'd they do it in this one?
Athens cut the lead 32-30 late in the second quarter, but when Unioda began to retake control over the Bulldogs, Athens took some rush shots. The Lady Shermans capitalized on this and went on a 13-2 run in a halftime to lead the Bulldogs 45-32. Despite bringing the lead back down to 7 in the third, Athens was unable to shut down Unioda from deep in the second half, falling 75-53. This loss also marks Athens coach Phil Koska's last game as head coach for Lady Bulldogs. A newly retired Koska told us that he's very excited to spend time with his family.
I'm going to get my grandkids next weekend. I'm going to spend the whole weekend with them, so I'm excited about that. And that's really what it's all about, is spending time with the family. I mean, you know, they are my family. And
the Lady Bulldogs' historic season ends here, but they're returning a promising young core that will look to reclaim the TVC Ohio title for the third season in a row.
Thanks so much, Luke. It was senior night all around Ohio this week, but for Athens, a senior night game against your rival is a little extra special.
Yeah, and those two you just saw, those were the seniors, Leo Martin and Easton Nussum, who had this connection to get the game started. And Martin felt different on senior night because this beautiful no-look pass to Weston Wheatley kept him delivering.
Yeah, and if you think you're about to see the same play over again, you're actually not. Martin, well, he's just like that. Alexander put up a hard fight, but ultimately the Bulldogs would take the rivalry rematch 64-56.
And last year, Athens lost this same game at home, and head coach Mickey Cozart spoke about his guys' growth.
I mean, we can literally sit in huddles and dissect things and talk about what we're going to do and actually go out and do it. We couldn't do that last year. We can go in halftime and we can make corrections, make changes, and we can work with these guys and they get it.
So the Alexander girls also danced with Athens a couple of times this season and have been riding high after the second meeting against the rivals.
Yeah, that last one we saw was really exciting, and Alexander has won 5 straight after going into the playoffs, and now Alexander reporter Jack Sechrist is here to tell us if they've been able to keep up that play.
Guys, they absolutely have. Alexander opened up tournament play with a 53-43 win over Southeastern, and a huge part of that was the Spartans' big three. Caden Bean and Lily Ryder and Kaylee Hudnall combined for 49 of Alexander's 53 points on Wednesday. Bean led the Spartans with 18, Ryder followed up with 17, and Hudnall scored 14. Ryder and Hudnall also dished out 9 combined assists. The trio's effort pushed the Spartans to victory.
Yeah, so Jack, you just talked about the big three, but who else contributed for Alexander?
Yeah, despite not showing up on the score sheet, the hustle from Kara Allison and McKenna Moore cannot go unnoticed. They were flying all over the floor all game long.
Yeah, this was the 7 versus 18 seed matchup, but Southeastern, they kept it very close.
Reese and Rowan Ruckle were causing a ruckus in the alley. The duo dominated the paint, and it felt very short. It felt like every shot that bounced off the rim went into their hands, and they scored 29 points and grabbed 22 boards.
So how did the Spartans counter the Panthers' post attack?
Well, Alexander stopped Southeastern from even crossing the half-court line. They implemented a full-court press right out of the gate, and it worked. They forced 23 turnovers. Alexander's defense was the key to their success, and Coach Morgan Grinstead echoed that after the game.
You know, I always talk about our defense and everything. Once we get settled on defense, I feel like we're a lot better, and even our nerves are better, I feel like, because we talk a lot about defense, and it's starting there for us.
The Spartans are looking to get their lick back against Huntington on Monday, a team they lost to earlier in the year.
Yeah, a big game for the Lady Spartans, and Bobby and I can both agree that we'll be on our toes until then. Thanks, Jack.
All right, Alexander boys hosting River Valley down 54-44 in the fourth. We're jumping right in. Alex Bateman picks up the loose change and puts it up and in. Raiders trying to keep possession, but it doesn't work. Alexander on the fast break. Mason Morris uses the glass. Spartans within 2. Off the inbound, Tyler Wharton is trapped in. That's a turnover leading to Claxton Hawk, who ties the game at 54. River Valley looking for a lead, but another turnover. And after a wild sequence, Morris is going to get it back, was fouled, made the first free throw, missed the second. Game on the line. Wharton going to get it back for River Valley and will heave it. No good. Alexander scores the last 11, wins 55-54. I mean, does it get any better than that? What a rally by the Spartans.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. And that one helps Alexander finish 5th in the TVC Ohio standings. But one thing to note is Wellston and NY will play the final conference game of the year next week.
Yeah, for now, the Buckeyes hold sole possession of third, while Wellston could jump into a tie with Alexander.
Yeah, NY is the only team to finish in the same spot that they did last year.
All right, we start the Hocking with the Waterford boys and Wildcats hosting a pair of their seniors. Belfrey Malik Curry drives in to get the shot to go, 15 on the night for him. Cole Sparling Ponchak from the corner on his senior night, he led his team with 15. And how about this by Gavin Heener? Drive and a score with the defender all over him. Belfry going to be back in transition. Chris Copen down to Curry. Golden Eagles lead 21-19 at halftime. Third quarter action, and it's Copen this time with the bucket himself. Dropped 18 and 10 on the night. Dying seconds in the third, Finn Pennock step back buzzer beater to get Waterford within 4, but Belfry dominates the fourth and takes it 56-38.
I mean, two guys that have made my job easy the last 3 years. You know, they don't cause any trouble. They come in with a smile on their face most days, and you know, they've put a lot of work, blood, sweat, tears in for this team.
And now for the Waterford girls, they had a bye week, but it wasn't just a week of rest. They faced another contender looking for school history. And joining us to talk about that game is reporter Natalie LaFleur.
Yeah, Bobby, this is a big prove-it game for both squads, with Waterford coming in the match ranked 22nd in the state and Marietta coming in ranked 11th. Tuesday's snowstorm did not stop this gymnasium from being packed for this game between undefeated Marietta and one-loss Waterford. Starting in the first, Marietta's Leah Lawyer gets the bucket after an Avery Wagner turnover. But look at Waterford freshman Brindley Popmeyer breaking ankles and throwing it up like it's nothing. Wildcats lead 16-4 after one. Early in the second, Waterford looking to add another bucket, and look out, Lawyer crushes the ball into the stands, denying Elsie Malik, but Waterford led 25-17 at half. Marietta rallies back in the third, cutting the deficit to 5, but Wildcats step back up in the fourth, holding on to the lead. Waterford defeats Marietta 49-41 and puts the first blemish on the Tigers' record. Now, Avery Wagner was a huge asset in this game, but what's new? I mean, Wagner has been producing mind-boggling stat lines all season. She finished this game with 11 points, 16 rebounds, 8 blocks, 3 steals, and 5 assists. The Waterford Wildcats practically have a walking double-double.
I mean, what a performance by her, and now a big win for Waterford. What are they looking like as they head into the postseason?
Yeah, Waterford now gets set to head to Wellston on Monday to face Portsmouth Clay. The Clay Panthers finished the year with an even 11-11 and are led by Emma Emnett, who averages 15 points per game and 8 assists per game.
Yeah, so what could be waiting for Waterford in the next round of the tournament?
The winner of this matchup gets to play the winner of Trimble versus Portsmouth Notre Dame on Saturday. Waterford played Trimble twice this year, winning both, while Portsmouth Clay has played 2 common opponents of the Wildcats, Trimble and Athens, losing both. With a win against Portsmouth Clay, the Wildcats will earn their 5th straight district finals appearance.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. Thanks so much, Natalie.
While the Waterford girls had a bye, Trimble played in the same bracket against Sciotoville East on Wednesday and immediately went on a run up 16-3 after one. Now Daisy Harvey put in the work in this game. You just saw her intercept and fast break for 2. Now here she is with a strip pass and an easy jumper. That's going to send Trimble up 32-6 at half. Into the third quarter, Brooklyn Burdette to Joelle Richards to Mackenzie Ing in the paint. Trimble up 46-11. This team thrives in the pass game. You can see it again here. Fout to Weber, to Michaela Dane, to Ing again with a little smile on her face, and how could you not cheese? Trimble wins 49-13 and lives to see another day. So a tournament win for the girls, and the boys are looking to pick up some steam before heading into the tournament next week. And Trimble reporter Andrew Woods is here with me to tell you if they continue their luck.
Thank you, Ashley. Trimble's won 13 straight games against Miller, and they made it 14, but Miller would not make that easy. It was packed at Miller, and the student section was ready for action. Nick Thompson gets a wide open 3 chance, and you know he won't miss it. Miller goes up 10-0. But Trimble won't go down easily. Hunter Brandenberry shoots it right on target for 3. Make sure you remember that name. Second quarter, Brady Jasek through the defense behind the back. You can't touch this. Trimble up 5 at the half. In the third, Chase Henry dives for the rebound and gets it. Tomcats hit the court, and how about a mid-ranger just for fun? Trimble up 5. Miller will not back down. Logan Dowdy swipes the pass, goes coast to coast, and then lays it in to give the Falcons the lead. Miller goes on a 10-2 run. Trimble in the hole 1, looking for a big shot. Brandenberry to Patton, 4-3, bullseye, good night. Trimble wins at 53-51. After the game, Trimble head coach Tracy Blevins talked about his team's mentality in the comeback.
Well, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your teammates. You got to believe in your coaches. I mean, if you don't believe in yourself, or if you don't believe in the team, or you don't believe in the coaches, we're not going to be able to make that comeback.
Coach was all smiles after the win. The The Tomcats have been on a roll headed into tournament play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Trimble has hit 2 game winners in the past week, so these games have been pretty close, but what put Miller ahead late?
Logan Dowdy and Bryce Dorsey led the way for Miller throughout the game, including during the comeback. Dowdy had a critical steal and score to give the Falcons the lead. He finished the night with 19 points and 13 boards.
So with the momentum against them, what did Trimble lean on to be able to pull back ahead?
The 3-ball was working for Trimble throughout the game. Hunter Brandenberry was their spark behind the arc, shooting 5 for 7 from 3. He hit a pivotal 3 to set the game winner. Clutch shooting like that gave Trimble the win. The Tomcats have to keep shooting well if they want to carry this momentum into their tournament game against Fairfield.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much, Andrew. If you blink and miss any of the playoff talk happening throughout the show, you don't need to worry because our socials have got you covered. Make sure to check us out all week long on Facebook, Instagram, and X for every single thing you need to know about playoff brackets and breakdowns, including the full court press. Now for video recaps, head to the WOUB YouTube channel, and all of our written content can be found right for you at woub.org/heroes. And speaking of the tournament, while only the girls started tournament play this week, the boys still had a pretty big week.
Yeah, they rounded out TVC Hocking play when Federal Hocking played in. And to break that game down, we bring in Federal Hocking reporter Charlie Lusk.
Yeah, guys, no matter the time or circumstance, this game means a lot to these schools, especially with the Lancers still searching for their first conference victory. It's senior night in Gloucester, but the Lancers are looking to sour the Tomcats' night. Chase Patton converts a triple to get Trimble on the scoreboard first. The Fed Hawks responds immediately with a Gabe Ray 3 from the baseline, but Trimble ends with the first up 18-17. The Lancers and Tomcats exchange leads, but Trimble had the advantage 34-27 going into the half thanks to Brady Jasic's heroics. Fast forward to the fourth, the Lancers are back in it. Cam Joy from right outside the paint dishes it to the top of the key, Ren Ballou, who drills it from 3. Joy then cages the Cats with a turnaround bucket to put the game out of reach. The Lancers grab their first conference win with a score of 72-62.
Wow, so what a performance it was for the Lancers. How did their offense break out of their shell?
Well, junior Cam Joy and freshman Ren Ballou both stepped up in their own ways. Cam Joy was a reliable forward from last year's squad, and this season he has rounded out his game. As a primary ball handler for most of the game, he's become a general of Federal Hocking's offense.
So Cam Joy was able to play as a point forward to run the offense, but what were Ren Ballou's contributions?
Ballou is a pure bucket getter. The underclassman can score at all levels of the floor like he's been playing varsity for years. Like I said before, the senior class of last year left large shoes to be filled. While many guys stepped up, Joy and Ballou were the stars in a crucial rivalry win right before tournament time. The pair combined for 38 points, and Joy dished 10 assists. A good win and good momentum boost for the Lancers heading into their playoff game against Clay.
Thanks for the great work, Charlie. The Lady Lancers also beat Trimble in their last matchup, and Monday they looked to grab one more regular season win against the Minford Falcons.
Right off the bat, Taylor Sneeden with a triple to get Fed Hawk on the board, but this was a game of runs for both teams. This Lindsey Williams with a rebound and putback. She was a danger in the paint all game long. You can see it here again. She cannot be stopped.
Yeah, but neither can Michaela Nelson on the arc. 3 for 3 from 3, but it would not be enough. Minford would push through and win the fourth quarter and the game 62-55. While the Lancers dropped this one, a 15-7 season is a pretty good way to finish out. Now that they are entering tournament play, let's take a look at what it would take for the Lancers to get to Dayton.
Yeah, Fed Hawk will take on Lynchburg Valley in the district semifinal Monday. If they win, they advance to a district final.
And after that, it's off to the regional tournament. Now the Eastern girls traveled to number 5 seeded Portsmouth West for their first round. Both these teams coming out ready to play, but P. West freshman Braley Pistol felt different. She hit this 3 early in the game, ready to make an impression, and Bowlby, like her last name, this girl is a shooter.
Yeah, she led all scorers with 21 points on the night, but Eastern's Braylon Simpson had a night of her own with a team-high 16 points. Unfortunately, despite her impact, P. West held their fort and took a huge round 1 dub, 61-24. And while the girls are done with tournament play, the Eastern boys still have some business to take care of before they get it started.
Yeah, and what was that business? A Valentine's Day date with their rivals, the Southern Tornadoes.
And we were at this game last time alongside Eastern reporter Stephen Caroli.
Yeah, guys, after an overtime loss earlier in the season, Eastern is looking for revenge.
Yeah, the gym is guaranteed to be packed this time, and Eastern was attempting to spoil Southern senior night.
Yeah, this game was only decided by 3 points in an instant classic and had huge conference implications attached. When you look at Eastern as a whole this year, you have to go back and think about this game. When I talked to Eastern head coach Greg Lloyd about this game, he told me the Eagles struggled to close out on shooters. This allowed Southern to hit high percentage shots all night long. This loss was in the middle of a 4-game losing streak for Eastern, but a win this time gets both revenge and momentum going into the playoffs for the Eagles. Now, let's start in the first quarter where Colton Lloyd is going to muscle his way down inside and get a bucket, but we're going to skip here to where Colton Lloyd gets a tough lay early on in the game, and now we are going to go to the second half where Ethan Edwards, he's not a spot-up shooter. He's going to take this, hit the first one, and now after a buzzer beater in the first quarter, there's just some days where you wake up and you just can't miss. Eagles get a 71-52 win over the TVC Hocking champions. After the game, we talked to head coach Greg Lloyd about Eastern's amazing defensive performance.
We threw a little bit of different looks at them defensively to try to confuse them a little bit, and but the key is the boys played hard. You know, they closed out on shooters tonight, which we didn't do very well at home. We kept the ball handler in front of us.
Now, plain and simple, the Eagles' defensive improvement is maybe the biggest reason they're currently on a 4-game winning streak. But why hear from me when you can listen to star junior forward Colton Lloyd?
We really focused on defensive rebounding and closing out on shooters because the last time, they just shot the lights out from corner. The post, they got into the post, kick-outs. We just really limited that, and that's how we had success.
The Eagles are hitting their stride, guys, at the right time and finish up the regular season on Monday when they take Belfrey on at the Nest.
Yeah, coming off a loss from Southern earlier in the season, that's some great momentum as they wrap up the season and head to the tournament. Thanks so much, Stephen.
Yeah, so we just saw Eastern take down Southern. Unfortunately, we were not able to go to that game, but it didn't have any implications on Southern. They still won the TVC Hocking title, but as you just mentioned, great momentum for Eastern going forward.
Yeah, and that's absolutely right that it didn't have any impact on the standings, but for the rest of the teams, it actually did have an impact on them, so let's take a little bit of a closer look. Now, the standings this year are essentially flipped from last year.
Yeah, Hocking fans will remember Eastern and Southern. They were at the bottom of the conference last year at 5th and 6th. This year, complete opposite. They finished 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, you really never know what can happen in TVC ball. I think this proves it. Fedhawk found themselves on the opposite end of the standings after they took the conference crown just a year ago.
All right, so we're another week of TVC basketball. We saw some great performances today, and I think it's time that we name our Heroes of the Week for episode 5.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to start with the girls. You know her. You have to love her. It's Waterford's Avery Wagner. Now, Avery Wagner is the perfect piece to an absolute dominantly incredible Waterford team.
Yeah, she was just 2 blocks away from a triple-double, not a double-double, a triple-double in the Wildcats win over a very tough Marietta squad. And performances like this one, they're on par for the course for Wagner. She does this all the time. Over to our boys hero of the week. It's going to be Carson Davis of Meigs.
Yeah, Davis was new to the TVC this season, but he doesn't act like it. He has been dominant. His 32-point performance against NY on Friday led the Marauders to their final conference win of the season before they head into that tournament play.
And they needed him because, remember, NY was up in that game, but he did just a little bit of everything to pull out that huge road win for Meigs, and they ended up finishing undefeated in conference play. And now we see the numbers side by side. Both of these players kind of impacted the game in different ways.
Yeah, right. Davis, he had that big scoring night with the 30-piece. But for Wagner, we've talked about it a million times. She does everything. She was big on the glass and came up with those 8 blocks.
And how about having those big nights just as the regular seasons are ending? Incredibly impressive. Now you've got Carson Davis going the playoffs with Meigs. Same thing for Waterford.
Yeah, we'll see the boys tournament starting next week, which we had some hugely impactful games with them, giving them that momentum heading in.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. We'll join you guys back here at 11 p.m. next Sunday. For all of us at Hardwood Heroes, we're reminding you to be heroic.